What is going on, guys? It's Crazy Pickle and welcome back to another Skyforge video for the Zero Pay to Win challenge. Today we're just gonna talk about real quick how I got my gear on this character. So let's just jump right into it. It should be a quick video. There is not a lot to talk about it. Just want to give you a small update on this particular part, how I got my stuff. So again, we can see I have Gen 29 Ring, I have Gen 29 Sapphire, and I have the mythical ruby of Gen 29 as well. And then the rest of the pieces are 28. 4 of them are purple and 1 of them mythical. So let's talk about this piece right here first. So Gen 29 mythical ruby. The Gen 29 right now, while I'm making this video, it's the current generation. It's the max generation at the moment. So when the next invasion will become depends how or where you watching this video at this point. It may be a different generation. Also keep in mind that the PS4 and Xbox One have a lower generations for the max one as well. So all right, so how did I get this piece? It's pretty simple. If we're gonna open the season menu, and it's for me it's Shift plus T in order to open it. So you will get that in 30 points by doing this seasonal challenges. It's not hard to do. Like, you have a plenty of time to actually maybe go through this stuff, read every challenge, and just pick the easy ones that you know you're gonna be able to do it. I basically haven't done that whatsoever. I was just playing this character on a regular basis, just doing my regular stuff, doing my dailies, and it just happened that some of the achievements just popped there because I was just doing it, and it just happens that I didn't die. Maybe I killed enemies like a little fast or something like that. Maybe I avoid certain attacks from bosses, you know, and usually that's you do because you don't want to get hit by anything from the bosses. So, and again, it's only 30%. It's not locked by the seasonal subscription part, and it's easy to get. And keep in mind that it will give you a random piece, Gen 29 mythical random piece. It's not gonna be the same as ruby. It could be ring, could be amulet, could be any gems or any jewelry. So keep that in mind as well. And again, it will have 3 key stats and 3 secondary stats, completely random. I already re-rolled that as well. So, and I think the re-rolling part of video, I will definitely gonna keep it separate as well, because I think there is going to be a lot of explanation there, how to do, what to do, all these little details to make it as simple as possible. Okay, so the Gen 29 Sapphire and Gen 29 Ring, I got it from the battle reward, which is the PvP reward. Okay, we're gonna open the alien, gonna go to battles, and you do have all your battles right here. So usually if you're gonna open the directives first, sometimes the battle box will appear in your directives. But keep in mind that the box that gives you from the directive as a reward will only give you Gen 28 gear, because I opened those like 4 or 5 boxes and it was always giving me Gen 28. The one when you actually get in during happy hour box, it will usually, like when you open this window right now, and if it would be a happy hour, it would be the battle reward box showing up here as a reward as well. Those boxes are actually giving you the Gen 29 purple gear. So that's kind of, keep that in mind as well. So you kind of have to more focus on those instead. Whatever the happy hour it is, if it's a massive battle or if it's the small battles, just don't really, you know, mind your directives. Your directives might show you massive battles, but the happy hour, for example, at this time could be small battles. Just go and do the small battles, get those boxes in order to get the purple gear. But it will also actually gonna give you, there's a chance also giving you the temporarily weapon for like maybe 2 days, 3 days, whatever. But it's gonna be like temporarily the pay to win weapons, like one of those. It could be completely random. I don't think it is specifically on the class you open. So you could get any weapon from the classes you have. So let's say if you have only 3 classes, let's say Lightbinder, Cryomancer, and Paladin, then you will get for one of those 3 classes. It could be for Paladin, could be for Cryomancer, could be for Lightbinder. Like again, I have the extra Soundwaver, and so all the classes that I have unlocked, I will only get the weapons for those classes. All right, so that's out of the way. The Gen 28 gear I simply got by doing some of the invasion missions, some of them that I can do maybe solo non-god, like Land in a Hand, the carton lyrium plant or something like that. Sometimes if I see the good reward in this directive, then of course I will do the invasion mission as a god, so that way I can actually do it solo and don't ask for help. So the way you get the gear from these missions is just simply killing special troops, and each special troop will give you the equipment container. Those equipment containers will have 3 different chances. It will either give you blue quality or purple quality, and a very small chance of getting mythical quality gear. Again, you're gonna have to do it probably not a lot, but you know, there is a chance you, not high, but pretty good chance that you will get at least some purple pieces. So, and that's pretty much how I got some of this. I did get the bracelet, I believe, even from actually from one of the group mission that I've done. So that's going to be another option for you how you can get the purple gear as well. So the Targo Island gives you the brooch, so the warm-up will be the Gen 29. Don't mind if it shows Gen 21. So that's just a visual glitch. They didn't change that. But it should be Gen 20, I mean 28, sorry. The warm-up 28, trial will be 29. So, and the group missions also has a chance as a drop from the bosses to give you purple piece of gear, and depends on the mission you run, it tells you what piece actually drops from that particular mission. So there is every gem mission, every jewelry mission, as well as one mission for the artifact, and a couple of missions, two missions for the artifact, Heart of the City, Furious Test Area, and then Hespelon Temple and Toxic Wasteland for the weapons. So you can do that as well, especially only do that if you have the directive. So like I have Lunar Swamp right now as directive. It usually the rare ring, Gen 28, but there is a chance to give me a purple piece of gear from the bosses. So that's pretty much all the sources that I got. The Gen 28 Emerald Mythical I got actually also from the battle reward that I actually got from the PvP directive itself. So like I said, the battle reward from the PvP, from the directive PvP reward gives you 28. The battle boxes that goes from Happy Hour as a reward will give you 29. Or whatever gen you run in, if it's a PS4 or an Xbox. So whatever it's going to be maxed from the Happy Hour reward. Directives will give you 1 gen lower. And this is actually, yeah, this is how I got my 28 gen from those boxes. You do have, again, you do have the small chance of getting mythical piece of gear from the equipment containers, but you have to probably open so much unless you're really lucky and you can get maybe at least a couple of pieces from those boxes. That's definitely gonna benefit you a lot. So since I'm talking about the jewelry and gems of power at this point, again, the weapons and artifacts, like I just said, there's 2 missions for the weapons, 2 missions for the artifacts. Of course, you're gonna have to just focus on the missions as the Hespelon Temple, because that's the easy one to do. Solo God, don't even pay attention to Toxic Wasteland. That's terrible mission. And of course, the Furious Test Area for the artifact. Again, your best weapon will be all damage. If let's say if it's a Sound Waver, all damage. The Cryomancer will be range damage. Paladin will be all damage as well. If you using, I guess, Lightbinder as a DPS class, all damage as well. But again, for this, you can either use Soundwaver or Groovewalker. Those 2 classes will be your first classes that you have to go for. And again, all damage on a Groovewalker or all damage on the Soundwaver. The artifact, the best artifact, free artifact that drops in the mission, and the best one for the DPS is the Fragment of Darkness. So since you simply doing just DPS, you mostly probably solo and you don't do any supports at this point. Even if you're playing Soundwaver and you're trying to support, doesn't really matter. Still run that artifact because there is nothing else you need. So the best free for new players starting artifact is the Fragment of Darkness. And yes, that's pretty much all. I think I got all the sources where you can get the pieces of gear, either purple or mythical, the weapons, and yeah, so that's it for now, guys. If you still have any questions, please leave them in the comment section down below. I will definitely respond as soon as I can. And as always, smash that like button, don't forget to subscribe and activate notification that you're not gonna miss new video I post. Follow me on Twitter if you wanted to, join my Discord always, also if you wanted to. All the links you can find in the description, and until the next time, take care.